And we back! It's time for us to rebuild the Washington Wizards. This is the roster. Y'all know what it looks like. Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole. They just traded for Malcolm Brogdon, part of a big deal. They traded for they signed Jonas Valanciunas 3 years, $30 million. They signed Saddiq Bey, who's injured right now, so we're going to give him his injury. He's probably going to be injured for the majority of the season, if not the entire season. But then you got the younger dudes, the Bilal Coulibaly's, the Alex Sars, the Bub Carringtons. I'm still counting Corey Kispert, even though he's 25 years old. I'm counting Keyshawn George and so on and so forth. This team is definitely going to be heavy in the Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey sweepstakes, and my job is to get them that championship. Leave a like, subscribe, let's get into it. Now, in order to win a championship, of course, you got to either acquire or draft one of them guys. You cannot win a championship without one of them guys. And the Wizards are far from that. Maybe it is Alex Sarr, who struggled in Summer League. I don't think too much about Summer League. Maybe it is Bub Carrington. I have no idea how any of these dudes progress. So this is like a brand new slate for me. First thing we got to do again is give Saddiq Bey his ACL. I think it was an ACL injury. And the reason I'm doing this, because we want to lose as many games as possible. And Saddiq Bey's a good player. So if we have him in a rotation, he's just going to... he's going to help us win games. And again, that's not what we are here to do at the moment in time. So the potential starter lineup is Malcolm Brogdon, Jordan Poole, Bilal Coulibaly, Kyle Kuzma, then Val, Alex Sarr. Oh, this is kind of interesting though. Is Alex Sarr going to be our 6th man? They got him listed as a 5-man. And in reality, I think one of the reasons why he wanted to go to the Wizards is because they wanted him to play the 4, and Atlanta would have wanted him to play the 5. But I guess that doesn't matter in today's video. I'm going to invest heavily in a guy like Bub Carrington and Alex Sarr and Bilal Coulibaly. Again, I don't know how any of these guys progress, but we're going to go to player mentorship and make sure that they got some guys that are telling them how to do the thing. So Alex Sarr is going to get mentored by, it's not a lot of great people on this team to mentor him, huh? Big Val, what you got? Okay, box out beast. Break starter, brick wall. So like some intangible stuff, something that won't show up on the box score, but could definitely help. Bub Carrington. And where's Malcolm Brogdon? I want you to be, I want you to figure out, man, I didn't realize you were gonna have so many badges. Because eventually I want you to be my starting point guard, I hope. So Needle Threader is a big one. Midi Magician is a badge you should already have. He shot 50% on pull-up twos in college, over 50% on pull-up twos, but we'll give him that. And then I would love for him to learn how to hit the 3-point shot off the dribble. Cool. And then lastly, Bilal Coulibaly is getting mentored by Rashawn Holmes. No. Why would he be back down Punisher? That don't make sense to me. How about we get you Catch a Shoe, Claymore, and Bulldozer. Oh, imagine if Bilal Coulibaly put on a little bit of weight and he can start moving people out of the way like Giannis do going to the basket. All right, so those are huge. Last thing we want to do before we start simulating is add the trade block. Kyle Kuzma, we want to add Malcolm Brogdon, Big Val, and then, again, I really like Corey Kispert, but he's 25 years old on the last year of his deal, so I'll add him. He's not guaranteed to get traded like maybe some of these other dudes, but we're going to add him to the list. First game of the season against the Bulls, and yeah, they beat the Bulls. And look at that. Rookie, 19-3-2. Where's my guy Bilal? Okay, 11 points. Had the second most shot attempts, so we'll take that. And I don't want to go too crazy here. Because this in 2K, I feel like this is a team that won't be the worst in the league. Because they got some real players on the roster, at least in 2K terms. I don't know how much of that's going to translate. Like Alex Sarr going to win the starting spot ASAP. He might win that starting spot ASAP. Let's go to like December 1st and see if we're too good. I may have to start making those trades a little bit earlier than expected. Too much winning, only 3 games under right now. Like, we might be in the playoff conversation right now. Look at us. Nah. All right, let's start making some moves, bro. Let's start making some moves. I know there's a team out there that's not as good as they thought, and they want Kyle Kuzma. And they want to give us some first-round picks in exchange. Like, what are the Bucks doing right now? Can we give you Kyle Kuzma and you're better? The answer is probably not. But maybe. Minnesota in 2K is always so bad. It's kind of insane how bad they actually are in this game. Memphis is worse than expected. Memphis got some contracts, bro. And then they can move Jaren over to the 5-man. And ooh, let's go talk to Memphis real quick. They picks might not be worth a lot, but like they can get the contracts up to. Oh wait, Kuzma's 23 mil. Hold on, they got to make up 6. Oh no, they got 6 somewhere on that roster. John Conchar. Contractually, this makes sense. But they need an extra player back. Now it's going to not make sense anymore. Watch. Oh, it still makes sense. Okay, now we want your first rounder for this year. And it looks like a good one. But I'm going to remind you that if you trade for Kyle Kuzma, then your team is going to be good or better. And you're going to make the playoffs. There's a first round pick there. Oh, they don't like that. Okay. We'll give you the sum. Where's our first rounder? Oh. Oh, snap. Please tell me this has like a protection on it. Please tell me this has like some type of protection on it. Please tell me this got like some type of protection on it. I'm Googling it. Don't worry. Washington's first round pick. Oh, wait, I can show you. Washington's first round pick to New York protect the top 10 in 2025 and top 8 in 2026. If Washington has not conveyed a first rounder to New York, why is it? But why isn't 2K? It says it's Houston. I don't know. First round pick to New York by 2026. The Washington was second conveyed in 2026. Second round pick in 2027. Second round pick to New York via. Oh, there's Houston. So basically, it is all first round pick. 2K's just bugging. I will force trade to get my pick. I'm not taking for no reason because 2K is wrong. Whew, how do I somehow though convince these guys that this is a trade worth doing? Do I just say like, hey, there you go. Losing too much of our main backup center spot. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a backup center that you would want. I mean, I give you Bagley, but then the contracts get kind of iffy, and now we're not making a deal at that point. We're not making a deal at that point. So the Kuzma trade might be dead for the Grizzlies. How about this? Just one first round pick. Give me a counter offer or something. All right, they say no. Fine. Move on to the next team. I want draft. Let me make sure that the other teams across the association know. We are selling, but don't offer me no trade for Alex Bub Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly. We don't know what we got just yet. All right, let's go. Just throw Kyle Kuzma in the trade finder. There's probably a good team out there that's like, hey, here's a first round pick or 2 or 3 or 6. So far, nothing. There's a first round in 2029. It's actually not that bad. That's the only first round that we see. That's so weird to me, bro. Maybe we keep going and maybe we just keep going and no. Let's go talk to the Bucks, bro. The Bucks have to have the money, right? No, they're probably not gonna have the money. When you think about Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis is out with a broken vertebrae. Okay, so instead of trying to get them Kuzma, do they want Mr. President Malcolm Brogdon back? That's a little bit too rich for them, huh? Yes, that's way too rich for them. Okay, I'm gonna keep simulating. Let's just hope that there's more teams that are buying and pray that my team goes on a little losing streak. So we were bad, like really bad. So that's good. It's good. A little hot streak to be real bad towards the end. We did end up starting like a lot of our young guys too. And wow, 50, 40, 90 for Alex Sarr right now. Yeah, we got to get that man started full time. And even Bub Carrington looks really good. So we got to make these trades, y'all. Let's see who we're buying, who's buying. There's a contender. Buying and contenders are what we're looking for. Bobby Portis is back from that vertebrae injury. Vertebrae injury is crazy. Who else? The Heat are buying. I mean, I can't help but to look at, oh no, they already traded him. No. Who did you trade him for? Harrison Barnes? I was looking at that Duncan Robinson contract like, yeah, man, I might want to add that to the list of things. Nope, we can't anymore. Okay, but we do got some buying teams here though. So, I mean, we will be able to make a decision and make some trades. It's just a matter of what, who, and for what. Can I get some first round picks from the Lakers for Kuzma? Send them back to where it started. They tripping though. They want some picks back. We're not doing that. Instead, can I add an extra body to it? Like, do you want, and it's get a little bit rough after that. Do you want, hey, Corey Kispert's a really, really good player, bro. He's a really, really good player. So I want the 2026 first before anything. And then 2028. Yeah, they keep trying to do some type of best swap. No, thank you. No deal. I'm not just going to sell low because I need to get these people off the team. I'm going to find the partner. I will find the partner. Okay, so now we're going to try to send them to the Houston Rockets. Everybody is trying to acquire picks from me. Like I'm not I want the picks. I'm the pick guy. Y'all take the other stuff. One first round pick for them. They still, okay. All right. Okay, I've conceded. Yeah, I'm just going to give them up for nothing. I've been here for too long. You just got Kuzma, we appreciate the time here in Washington. But I will be taking the best offer that I can get for you. And hopefully it just has one. All I want is one first for you at this point. Trade finder's crazy. Trade finder's really crazy today. What the heck? That's why we're not using it. Because I would build this. Ooh, a Wiggins deal kind of makes sense in a way. We want picks though. 1 pick, 2 first round picks. Boom. Add the trade exception. I swear to you, if y'all don't stop with this BS. Future first, 2029 instead. What if we gave them Kuzma, Jonas, and Malcolm Brogdon for 2 firsts and Moses Moody? They're just straight up saying no. They straight up like, nah, we good, bro. How about a 2029, which is not as valid? Okay, you're just not interested. Okay, I tried. Spurs got to take this deal, right? Everybody's asking for my first. Okay, so instead of that pick, can we get the Bulls top 10 protected? Like, one of these picks, you got to let go, right? You don't need all of these picks. What about the Hawks top 10 protected? What about a future? All right, we got future first rounder for Kyle Kuzma. It took forever, but we did it, y'all. Round of applause for us. Then we get finessed. We got 1 first round pick for Kyle Kuzma. That's it. Because Duncan Robinson, I might flip him to a 3rd team if I'm being honest with you. He ain't safe. Shooting's at a premium. Detroit basketball trades one shooter for another. The Pistons are good though, so it's like that pick is not as valuable as it would be in real life because 2K Sim Pistons are actually really nice in the game. They're really nice. I could trade James Harden for Marvin Bagley straight up right now. Just straight up. That's insane. That's insane stuff. Marvin Bagley's going to Philly for the Martin twin. The Martin twin's good. So good that I might flip him to another. Everybody I get, I'm just flipping to a 3rd team. Oh, no, he's not. Why is his overall so low? 74? Yeah, he's better off just staying on the team. Or what about 1 first round pick and Malcolm Brogdon for LeBron? What about that? Is that a trade we do? This is so crazy. If we can somehow get a future first out of Houston for Malcolm Brogdon, I feel so good about it. They want a first. Again, we're not doing that. But we could give you some seconds. I don't really care about these 2nd round picks at all. So you can have 2 seconds. Come on. What's the counter offer? I know you got one. Nope, don't want that. But I give you another second plus another. Again, these seconds mean nothing to me right now. I really want that first, and they're saying no. You could really use Malcolm Brogdon right now too. And I'm not even trying to get a super valuable first. I'm just trying to get a first. Yeah, woo! We traded 4 seconds for 1 first. And the last trade we're going to do is get Val off the team so Alex Sarr can thrive, and then that's it. The team is just a hodgepodge group of players with no real purpose. But we got a chance to get the first overall pick, and that's all I'm really here for. Yeah, all of these trades are super crazy, bro. Super crazy. OKC will give me a first for Jonas Valanciunas. The Bucks will give me a worse swap for Jonas. I'm doing it. That trade don't make sense for the Bucks, but I'm here to rebuild the Wizards. All right, so the new starting lineup is Bub Carrington, Jordan Poole, Max Strus, Alex Sarr, Steven Adams. Oh no, Bilal has to start over Max Strus. No way. We need to invest in our young guys. So now Max Strus is 6 man with Corey Kispert. We got some shooters on this team. Malik Beasley, Rashawn Holmes, and then stuff. Sadiq Bey still injured. All right, that's the team. We're bad, really bad. Top 10 protected pick. We will convey that pick. So I can't believe I'm still in year 1. I've been filming for way too long for it to be year number 1. But that's how long I needed to break down that team. Year 1 wrapped. Here are all the awards. We do get Rookie of the Year Alex Sarr, so that makes us feel really good. Really put that bad summer league behind him and made an all rookie team. Do we also get our other rookie? There he is, Bub Carrington, 13. 2 assists per game as a starting point guard is kind of nasty. Actually, it's really, 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 really nasty. Our goal is to help him be better at that. Ha 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 ha. No, 1 assist is crazy. Okay, conference fight. The Spurs. See, we traded them. I traded them somebody. Malcolm Brogdon, maybe? Is it Malcolm Brogdon? I forget. I traded. Oh, Kuzma. Kuzma's in the conference finals. Let's go, Kuz. We rooting for you. Uh-oh. They're up 2-1. Make us a 2-2 series now. Minnesota look like they're going to the finals. Dang, the young team blew it. NBA Finals looks like, you know that meme, the baby versus the atom bomb? That's what it looks like. Minnesota looks so much better. But who knows? 1-1 series, 2-1 series Atlanta, 2-2 series. Timberwolves get the championship. Anthony Edwards Finals MVP. He is one of the youngest people to lead a team to a finals win in a while. So shout out to him. Maybe there's many more. And you know what? We were just talking about how Minnesota don't be getting the love in the 2K Sim, and here they are in the finals and winning. Shout out to them. All right, here we go. This is moment of truth for us. We are projected to have the first overall pick. Because again, I will force that trade to get my pick back. When we get the first pick, we don't. We get the 5th pick. Dang, dude. All right, so we fall all the way to 5. There is no Cooper Flag coming to the city of Washington. Actually, I think there's still a chance though, because we've done this same roster a few different times, and I've seen Cooper Flag fall. I've seen him fall. I'll give you that I don't really care about that second round pick. Okay, I've seen him fall before, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. There's a lot of great people in this draft class. So if it's not Cooper, we gonna get us one of them guys, hopefully. Let's see. First overall pick, Atlanta Hawks, 2 years in a row. This year they take Ace Bailey. Then we see Dylan Harper. OKC's back-to-back with Cooper Flag and VJ Edge. Okay, now who's on the board for us? We have the big old point guard from France. I guess he's only 6'4". I don't know why I thought he was a bigger point guard than that. We have him. We have Ian Jackson, who I don't know a ton about. But you know what? Let me look up a 2025 mock. Who should I be looking at? So, Flag, Bailey, Harper. Yeah, Nolan Trayorn. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Is projected to go like top 5 as well. So I'm looking at him. Also, you do got Hugo Gonzalez in a lot of these mocks as well. Do we need? I mean, we just saw our starting point guard average 1.2 assists per game. We gonna take Nolan. Welcome to the team, man. From another French guy. We got a lot of them. We should have like you know how in Madden you have like chemistry upgrades and stuff. If you have certain people from certain teams, we should have that because we got a lot of French-born players. We got 3 of them, unless I'm missing somebody. Now we got 3 of them. Which is an insane amount, but if you hooping, you hooping. So hopefully he turns into one of the ones for us. I'm looking for a new power forward. I wanna go into restricted free agency. Now, real life, Evan Mobley already signed his max, so that's not real. But like, if I go to restricted free agency and offer Jonathan Kuminga a bag because we got the money, they're gonna have to match it. And if they do, they do. Damn, that's a lot of money. $44 million is what I can offer him. That's a lot of money for him. A guy like Jalen Johnson, I will offer $33 million for you. One of these teams is not gonna match. And their fan base is gonna be really mad that wow, Trey Murphy III kind of fits. He's 6'8". What are your numbers like this season? 17, 5, and 4. Yeah, we're gonna offer you $26 million too. One of these 3 guys should be on the team next season. I don't know which one it is, but I'm hoping that his team doesn't match. So this is the crazy part. Because you basically have to pick which one you want. And I'm renouncing the rights on everybody on here. So like Kuminga, I think they're going to match it. Are they going to match it? Oh my God, they didn't match it. We just paid Kuminga $44 million to team up with his old guy, Jordan Poole. That's a lot. Why did I do that? That's a lot of money. We just got to pray that he progresses as good as he has in other videos, I guess. That's a lot of money, though. Oh, my goodness. All right, we did some stuff in free agency. Let's see. Okay, so he only jumps up 1. But he's only 22, so that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. Jordan Poole is still getting better. Alex Sarr and Bilal Coulibaly and Bub Carrington all jump up. Like, this is our starting lineup right now. They're 22, 21, 20, 22, and 26. Like, we're a young team. Then we get Nolan, who's going to come off the bench for the time being, but he's going to play a lot of minutes. Sadiq Bey's back from his injury. We brought in Ben Simmons on a 2-year deal. Ben is going to hoop. I'm telling you, simulation Ben Simmons is disgusting. Now, you know that if you've been around for some time. He going to come in and he going to hoop, okay? That's a huge get, maybe. I don't know. But we going to pray that it's the right move. He's injured already. What the heck? We haven't even played a game. He's injured day to day with a stomach virus. Before the season started, he's setting the precedent of what this season could look like for him. Okay, let's change some shot tendencies though. Kuminga's shot tendency is still really high. Alex Sarr's shot tendency is 99. Let's get Bilal Coulibaly up to like a 80, let's say. And then let's get Nolan up to like a 87 or something. Game number 2 is a loss as well. Might be another not so great season, which is fine. 19 and 31 to start the season. And let me double check that we got our first round of this year. We do. All right, so we're fine. Another bad season. That's okay. All right, this is a very, very, very important offseason for us. Here are all the awards. We don't want to be this bad for this long, right? We're waiting to see if one of these guys pop, right? To be the guy. We need a the guy. A lot of these dudes like they're gonna have a long, successful NBA careers, but can any of them be the guy? I don't know the answer to that. NBA Finals is Toronto versus OKC. Toronto hasn't done anything significant other than win a bunch of games from the 8th seed. And they've actually been dominant as the 8th seed getting all the way here. OKC also been just as dominant. We'll see who ends up winning, and it will be OKC in a sweep. We kind of could have expected that. Draft lottery. We got a few picks. I don't know outside of our own how many of them. Okay, so maybe 2 lottery picks because Detroit is at the tail end there. 5th best odds. We dropped down to 7 and 14 and 17. So we got 3 first rounders this year. I did not actually scout any of the people. But it doesn't look like an insane draft class. Okay. Okay, we move. Let's take a look around the league and maybe we can package these first rounders to get not a drafted guy, but like somebody that can really help us. Like Bam is 28 years old, right? Bam is 28 years old. The Miami Heat were the worst team in basketball. A guy worth looking at. The Celtics fell off, huh? Sheesh. The Bucks also fell off, okay? Out west, the Clippers don't really have anything. The Lakers will have Anthony Davis, who just won DPOY. You won a championship, then fell off completely. They sold for that championship. Jordan Poole's on the last year of his deal, so I don't feel bad. Even though he's had 2 pretty successful seasons for us, I don't feel bad with moving him in a potential trade to make the salary match. So a Bam Adebayo deal doesn't feel like it's out of the realm of possibility. Saddiq Bey's upset, so maybe it is. Like, they team would look real disgusting if they did something like this. Nah, I can't do that to the Miami Heat. I'm sorry, I can't do that to them. Dame is there. Zach LaVine and Kobe White are there. How good is Zach LaVine? 22 points per game. That's not ideal. Kobe White is about 18. That's not ideal either. I kind of like the idea of Zach LaVine on this team. He's 31. That's how far we into the future. I mean, or I guess how old he is right now. Some of these trades are. The Jimmy Butler trade is here. He's 36 years old, though. But the fact that they're throwing Jimmy Butler at me makes me think that the Bam Adebayo trade is possible. Because they can. Oh, man. I might go Brooklyn offering 2 juggernaut of players that can help us right now. I kind of mess with I might go back to the Bam trade. Or trade for the 1st overall pick. No, this draft looked weak. I might go back to the Bam trade. I can't lie. And let the Miami Heat figure it out themselves. Because it ain't on me. It ain't on me to rebuild their team. They were bad this year. Jordan Poole and Ben Simmons. Deal. So, Sar, you're going to move over to the 4. Kuminga's going to move over to the 3. And then we're going to have Bilal. We'll figure it out. I just like to have a guy like Bam Adebayo to make us one of the better defensive teams in basketball. We still got our draft picks. We still got Saddiq Bey, who's upset with something. It's always somebody upset about something. All right. Okay. We feel okay. There's a long way before this team is really good. But I like the trades that we've done so far. Here are the draft picks. We got pick number 7. Let's see who's on the board. There's a center here, 22 years old, Andre McLeod. Could be Brad. He could be Ennis Freedom. Okay, another center. Defensive-minded center. He averaged 5 blocks per game in college, but he also shot 22% for the field as a center. No way. Tim Cole averaged 33 and 10 at Drake. What? No. Oh, it's 1 game played. Oh, 0 games played. 2 games played. Oh, because we didn't scout him all the way. So I'm like, bro, this is where your averages. No, he only played 1 game. He was phenomenal in that 1 game, but he only played 1 game. I'm going to take my chance with Tim Cole. Out of Drake. I keep going back to Zach LaVine. His contract isn't as bad as it is in real life. In real life, he's making 50+ million. He's not on that contract anymore. It's only 27 million. Saddiq Bey and number 17 for Zach LaVine is done. It's done. I think we're a playoff team. We need one of our younger dudes definitely to pop off, though. We can let all 3 of these dudes walk. Good luck. But we need one of our young guys to really, really pop, whether it be Kuminga with it. Because he had a big jump because we just changed his overall. So he could have another jump. We need Sar to jump. We need one of these dudes needs to take a huge leap, like a 4 overall difference, I think, in order for us to really be a playoff team this season. We also can go get a backup center. Don't want to get Vooch. But we could bring Daniel Gafford back, or we can bring Bobby Portis back. Day'Ron Sharpe is pretty good here, though. 6'9". Let's go Daniel Gafford back in Washington. Actually, we going to take some of that money down. You don't need to make that much money, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get him down to like 10 exactly this season. Oh, I went past play progression. That's fine. We need to figure out what our starting lineup looks like. Let's see. We have Nolan starting at the 1 at an 83. So he did jump. I don't remember what he was as a rookie, but he did jump. Terrence Mann at the 2. No, thank you. Zach LaVine will be running our 2, I think. Zach LaVine's overall drops by 1 as a 2 guard, but that's fine. That's fine. Zach LaVine at the 2, Jonathan Kuminga at the 3, Alex Sarr at the 4, Bam Adebayo at the 5. This front court should be dangerous defensively. Bilal and Bub Carrington are going to have to sit at 6-man, but we have like a real rotation here. We're going to make it a 10-man instead of an 11-man. And that should make the things a little bit more round. Like, this is a good team, bro. This is a good team. We're a playoff contention team for sure. Let me make sure people got their backup positions as needed. Like, Kuminga should run some 4, and Alex Sarr should run some 5. Boom. All right. First game with the new team is a big win. 35 for Kuminga. Yeah, this is the, Zach LaVine nasty. But that's cool. That's fine. 4 seed. You take that, bro. You take that with the idea. Do we get DPOY odds? No, dude. They don't be showing respect to our dudes, man. In my mind, we could potentially be buyers with Terrence Mann, who's been okay. He's been okay. You know, he's not gonna score a lot of points, but he's been efficient. That's what we care about. But with like Terrence Mann and maybe some of one of the rookies that we drafted, we also still have Max Strus here, who's really struggling. So that's 16 million plus Terrence Mann is 9 million. So we can get up to, with all of that, like $20 million with some picks. I think that we could be like some real buyers here and make some noise. Now, who do we use that money on, or what do we use that money on is the real question. Derek White would have been perfect, but I think his contracts are slightly too big for us. Let me see what his contract is at. 30. Yeah, we can't get to that. But he's also injured, so I don't even know why I looked at that. Look at all of that I acquired this many picks. Yo, we could be buyers right now. I didn't even recognize that. Is there a guy on a selling or rebuilding team that's worth us being buyers on? You know what I'm saying? Like swinging for the fences. I don't know if that player exists, unless we're saying like, now De'Aaron Fox 50-some million. We don't got that. But dang, dude, there's not, like, we're in the weird spot where there's not, like, everybody's okay. The Kawhi Leonard deal doesn't make sense because he signed a big extension he's making $50 million a year. We don't have that. Even like the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are still untradeable, even though they're the 15th ranked team in the conference. So they're committing to the bit. This is a tough place to be because we should be able to be aggressive here, but there's no teams that are willing to make that trade. There's no rush though. There's no rush. We could use the Max Strus contract because again that's expiring. We could keep Terrence Mann, but just upgrade Max Strus. We throw in one of these first rounders from the Blazers. The Blazers might be bad. Let's throw our own first rounder this year and just upgrade the Max Strus spot. That's all we can really do right now. We're gonna trade him for Tobias Harris, swapping first round picks here. Toby can run some backup 4. That was a position that we needed because Aaron Wiggins is not progressing the way he probably should. So boom, that's the trade. All right, let's go to the playoffs. Wizards, can we get out in the first round? I don't know about that, but we're gonna try our very best. All right, this is an important time. This is an important time. We need to show the world that we are good enough to be here, right? I don't think we're good enough to win, but we are the 3 seed, and anything can really happen. We've seen a lot of seeds get to the finals so far in this video. This was one of the teams, like this Toronto Raptors team was an 8 seed. They made it all the way there. They lost, but they made it all the way there. We're up 3-1, and it goes to a game 7, which we will shorten our rotation to an 8-man rotation because I'm buying in. We got the Charlotte Hornets in the second round. I feel like we can beat them, so let's get through the Toronto Raptors. Good first quarter. They bounce back and win quarter number 2, but we still got a nice little lead, and we win by 1. The Bub Carrington game. The man A button does not work, but right now that's okay. Right now, do we have injuries? Yes, Bilal Coulibaly. I knew something was off. Bilal Coulibaly's fighting a high left ankle sprain. He got during the playoffs, so he hopefully could be back. Depending on how this series goes against the Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo, Gary Trent, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, and Mark Williams. Unless they got somebody superior off that bench, I don't think this is a team that we should be afraid of. Like, they can't win. Salon is not looking as good as maybe they wanted. We do see Malcolm Brogdon. Old friend Malcolm Brogdon's on the team, so that's cool. Game 2, we lose. Who is this Jay Green? Is it Josh? Right. Duh, they did just trade for Josh Green a couple of weeks back. Okay, so that's not too bad. I thought maybe there was Jalen because, you know, we're in the year 20. I don't even know. You know, the rosters get kind of crazy. 3-1, 3-2 us. and we're in the conference finals to go against the Miami Heat. So the Heat were able to trade away Bam Adebayo and get back to the conference finals. So you can't say that trade was an L because look at y'all now. They have Jordan Poole and maybe his natural spot off the bench. They got scores. Our front court is better. Game 1, we lose. Okay. Game 2, we win. There it is. There it is. There it is. Alex Sarr with a 25-13 game. I said earlier that we need to get one of those dudes to win. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the finals without having one of those real dudes. Maybe Bam is him. Maybe Jonathan Kuminga is him. But we're in the finals, and they took the starting spot away from Nolan. I don't really like that because Bub Carrington doesn't pass. I'm okay with Bub Carrington being the sixth man on this team because we need somebody that can facilitate. Game 1, we lose. OKC, as you know, is a disgusting, disgusting team. Like, how is that fair? I don't know. We're fighting an uphill battle, but we do win game number 2 behind some good heroics from our front court. Game 3, we lose that by 28. Nikola Topic, didn't even look at him. They also got Nyeka Kongwu off the bench. Ihart is still there, and they got this guy who wasn't too bad as a former first overall pick from this year. How did they have pick number 1? Don't ask me. Game 4, we win. Kuminga, 36 of them things. No passing, no need. Alex Sarr with 10 stocks. 10 stocks. Come on, we almost there. 2 more games. We lose. Okay. All right, it's time to break out the good old-fashioned shorten the rotation one more time. 7-man going into game number 6 at home, man. At home. DC ain't seen the home NBA Finals game in a very long time. In a very, very long time. It look like we're going to walk out of there with a win, forcing the game 7. A 29-point win at home. Zach LaVine didn't shoot it great from 3, but he looked great. We only shot 5 free throws as a team. I would like for us to get to the line a little bit more for game number 7. I went to simcast it, and I hit the wrong button, and we lost. Dang. Oh, my God, dude. Y'all know that simcast give you extra superpowers. Oh, that sucks, though. Okay. That's fine. We don't have any firsts this year because we traded it away in order to get Daniel Gafford. No. Who did we get in that trade? Tobias Harris. So, we got to the finals. We lost. That's fine because a lot of our guys should be able to come back to the team. And you know what? Since it's the offseason, we still might be able to, buy. You know what I'm saying? Buy. 4 years, 130 for Bilal Coulibaly to come off the bench. Dang, that's a lot of money. Oh, Zach LaVine broke his leg in the finals. Okay, so that explains why we didn't win. No, it don't explain why we didn't win. Well, they were just a better team. I feel like we were still a year away, but this is the year. We're not a year away anymore because this is the year. Let's go get a new backup or third string point guard and Devin Carter for the mid-level, and then a backup or third string center and Trace Jackson Davis, I guess. Cool. Player progression is going to be so very crucial. I'm expecting Zach LaVine and Bam to drop. Bam does not drop, but Zach does. Alex Sarr's an 86. Bilal was up to 2 more. And then, man, Nolan is not he only has 6 badges, bro. He only has 6 badges. He is not as good as I wanted him to be. Wow. Okay. I guess that's fine. It also means that he's not safe if we feel like there's a shot, a trigger to get the guy. But we did just get to the finals with this line. I don't know. We'll see how the regular season goes for us. Let's get that rotation back up to 10. Zach LaVine is back from his injury. Should we shop Zach this season? We'll see. It's the deadline. And we might be giving up the first overall pick in this year's draft. Zach LaVine, Tobias Harris, Terrence Mann, and Tim Cole for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, as you know, is a former finals MVP. And he's elite. Part of me is wondering, he's a 90. He's just a 90. Not a 94, not a 92, but a 90. And the Celtics suck right now. That's a haul, bro. That's a haul. They also give us this Whitehead kid, who's the 4th overall pick last year. We might flip him. We don't really care about the 4th overall pick. I'm doing it. Welcome to the team, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is now going to take over that spot as a starting 2 guard. His overall goes down by 1. That's okay. Is that the right move, y'all? What do you think? Zach LaVine was one of the guys traded. We still got Bub Carrington and Daniel Gafford. They're just injured. They're trying to start Devin Carter over Nolan. I don't know what they don't like about Nolan, Mr. Guy here. but apparently they just not huge fans. But he gets us into our actions. 5 assists per game, we'll take that. So I'm not gonna have him come off the bench at an 85 overall. But the team looks better, way better. And we still got a lot to do though, because now our bench is bad. And we had one of the better benches in basketball, I would say. Now we do have, again, our injured backup point guard in Bub Carrington. We could go and get a backup shooting guard. We could get a backup power forward, and then our backup center position. Okay, shooting guard and backup power forward. Again, this former fourth overall pick gets traded. He hasn't played more than a single minute, but he can go. We got all of these picks, bro. Why do we have all these picks? I am going to trade for Dante DiVincenzo with that former 4th overall pick guy. So now our shooting guard position is really nice. And then now we just need that backup power forward. We need somebody that's cheap because we're an expensive team right now. We could give up Kurt Sampson. Yeah, he's $6 million a year, and then throw Baisley in there. This is our going for it moments, y'all. This is the going for it moment. Cam Johnson, welcome to the team. We're going to move you back to the 4. His overall will go down. I know that. Goes down by 1. It's not that big of a deal. But him as a backup, as a straight shooter, it's actually a really good pickup if you ask me. Considering the circumstances, we needed somebody that can really, really shoot, because our starting lineup doesn't have the greatest amount of shooting. Let's just say that. Our starting lineup don't have the greatest amount. So the fact that we can bring in a guy and he shoots as well. Who the heck is Liam McNeely? He was a part of this trade too. He's really good. All right, we just came up. And he'll play some, you know what? Trace Jackson-Davis got to play over him for some center minutes. But nonetheless, this is a championship team. Bilal Coulibaly's coming off our bench. We got hoopers. We got a lot of them. Took a while, but Wemby finally has one. Not a while. He's only 24 years old. But yeah, I thought he would have a few. We do get coach of the year. Our team overall is a 99. Our defensive is a 99 as well. So we are that team to mess with, all right? Any All-NBA players? No, they hate us. All defensive players? No, they hate us. That's fine. That's fine. They hate us because they ain't us. I mean, 5 games over the opposing team, Miami Heat. Well, again, I think the Heat came out of that trade feeling pretty good. They're the 2C now. So we got Atlanta in the first round. They got shooters like crazy all around, but we are so much better. Bub Carrington is back in the starting lineup, coach. What are you doing? The guy doesn't pass. Oh, career high in assists per game. Okay, Bub. But no. Get Nolan back into the game. And now we're running. You know, because I think he defends decently. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We're going to act like game 1 didn't exist, and we're going to take that reverse sweep. 3-1 us, and 3-2 us. We're in the second round to go against the Indiana Pacers. Pacers, Tyrese, Mathurin. I don't know that third guy. Pascal and Mouse Turner. Seemed like there hasn't been a ton of, like, really good player. Be quiet. Why do they be talking to me? Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is not. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is, okay, we're in the conference finals again. And this time, it is against the Heat again. A little budding rivalry, but now they got Josh Giddey running the point guard position. Jimmy Butler's regression is now got him to an 89 instead of the 90 overall club. Big win to start off with. We put up 150 in regulation. Okay, they came back and won by 2. We win this game. Another high-scoring game. High-scoring affairs left and right. When it's a defensive game, they win. When it's high-scoring, we win. Game 5 is huge. We're up 3-1, no game 7s. Yes, we're in the NBA Finals again, second year in a row. This time, we do see the Mavericks who are back. They got Dylan Brooks and Chris Murray as their wings, and then Lively still there. Of course, Kyrie and Luka are still there too. They keep wanting to start Bub Carrington. If we lose game 1 or game 2, get Bub Carrington out of the starting lineup. Unless somebody's injured, he should not be starting right now. And Daniel Gafford is injured. We're going to shorten it to a 9-man rotation, though. Because we know that, like, Sarr can run back up center, too. It's not that big of a deal. Game 2, we win that game 2. And why are we not trying to start this man, coach? Brian, you might get fired if we lose because you tried to have this man come off the bench. 2-1 us. 3-1 us, please. 3-1 us. Please give us that finals. No, please give us that finals. Yes! Wizards! We did it! And Alex Sarr is the finals MVP. We kept the core together, even though Keyshawn George we had to get rid of. But we do it. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. It took a lot of trades and a lot of unrealistic trades, but trades are trades and wins are wins and rings are rings. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.